Hello and welcome to another update video about SUI. SUI has rallied a little bit further since the last update, but well, not really. It hasn't barely made a new high. Obviously, the idea is that we are still in this third wave. That hasn't changed. And this is this third wave, which could get another 4-5 pattern before completing. The main question is, because it's extending so much directly, it doesn't really look like a 5-wave move up from that low. So I would prefer another 4-5, which means I would like to see a 4 that matches this wave 2 in duration. Here we talk about maybe 4 days, 5 days, because this wave 4 here internally looks more like this wave 2. So we've got from the swing low that formed on the 29th of October, a 1-2 setup, a long third wave which is extended. Not uncommon, especially not in bullish environments. Then a fourth wave, which could still happen, and one final move up in wave 5, which, however, in my interpretation, would only complete the larger third wave. In a minute, we're going to take a look at the long-term chart as well. And then we could still get a wave 4 and a wave 5, possibly into the region of 550 to 860 roughly. We're going to take a look at that on the long-term chart, because we don't have the guns, all these small FIB boxes. So we see a little bit more on the long-term chart. Smaller degree support is between 264 and 265 and 326 for a wave 4, but there's no sign this wave 4 has started. The earliest signal would be a move below the last swing low at 357, but if you're just trading the trend here, this would be the next key level that now needs to hold, right? Below that level, we've got the previous swing low as well as the 23.6 FIB level. If we enter that orange support region, I would assume that we are in the fourth wave, okay, at least. And then we could still watch for one more high in wave 5. At the moment, it seems likely that the price might want to test that 424 level, the next upside FIB level, either directly or after the wave 4. It's not a must. We're already where we need to be, really. Doesn't need to push any higher than that, but obviously can do. The trend is up. We're still moving higher, according to higher highs, higher lows. No reason to fight that trend. You could also draw a trend line. That seems quite not reliable, relevant. So we've got 1, 2, 3 touch points. It's good enough. So pay attention to the trend line. If we break below it, maybe already an early signal that we are starting the next move down. Obviously, it would be an early signal. Also needs a break below that swing low to confirm further. And what happens if we break below 265? What would happen? Is it all bearish or whatever? No. But before we talk about that, I don't need to adjust it really. Let's talk about the larger time frame then. Let's go to the SUI long-term chart. And here you can see the entire pattern, our expectations. And all we need to do is just adjust the larger support area here. So, this is the idea, right? We've seen a wave 1, we've seen a wave 2 or an AB. And we're now in this C wave up, which is already in the target area. I've just removed the 100% extension because we don't need it anymore. But typically for a C wave in yellow, the first target is the 100% extension. But it looks like we go a little higher. The next FIB level is at 429, which aligns with that smaller degree FIB level we took a look at on the 1-hour chart. 556 and 850, they are the next levels. Looks like in the C wave, we would ideally get one more 4-5 pattern here, 4-5. Condition is the $1.71 level is holding. So if we break below that upper support I just showed you, then this support between 266 and 171 becomes relevant. But it's more likely then to reach at least $2.09, which is for this larger fourth wave, the ideal target. And then we would still like to see another high. And we could, I would give the market the possibility to form another 4-5 pattern afterwards. It's what I'm going to track for Bitcoin as well. If Bitcoin puts a top in place, I will still watch certain support levels to see if the market attempts another rally from there. So that's what we're going to watch. And if it turns into wave 5, great. So 850 to 1150 would not be unrealistic. But for now, we want to see first if the market can finish this larger third wave. then form a fourth wave and a fifth wave, which could then reach 550 to 850 next. That's the update about SUI. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, and please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.